home is dangerous, Butterfly.
American sailors!
We take the dead bodies of the sailor to please us. We are here to save lives!
Finally, comes to the watch.
Leon carries it for a second, please, Doctor. This concludes our search.
廿爸，迄笔相机片照出来较简，带第一集三番的洗妹的，恁老爸佫抬起足一个头骨擦，即卖遐无人敢大。
Yame, their muskets were trained on you.
They don't see me as one of them.
Kaya ngo, asas ko anak ko sa chumaye. Das kama.
Admiral Henry Howard Bell is here.
How many superiors are there in this rescue operation?
Ka majalun au pichur. La wa usi aungsun. Tas baritan.
End of drill. Tomorrow I expect more speed.
Are they going to attack Langel?
We'll land that doesn't happen.
Please forgive the wait, sir. Dinner will be served momentarily.
We're planning to attack Lankiar in the morning.
That is correct, sir.
There's no need yet.
With all due respect, sir, that is the Admiral's call.
Found yourself a new servant, I see.
She's my guide in Lankiar.
She doesn't look Chinese. Is she a savage? Or are you finding new interest in brown skins?
I have always been curious about the land and way of life.
There are sailors still suffering on their land. I've been sent to speed up matters. Families are fed up with your inefficient French ways and refuse to wait any longer.
Sir, there's already a Chinese general assisting me here.
Savage as a guide, outdated Chinese troops. I think we can forego dinner. Inform the men tomorrow will not be a drill.
Yes, sir. Sergeant Major, gather our men.
Lieutenant Commander! You be held accountable for 14 seamen's lives. The captain and his men are still alive, and in the hands of the savages as we speak.
Well, we'll have to debrief at dinner after all. Hopefully the fare is better than what I've had here so far.
Yes, sir.
Go to Liangqiao and tell the savages to hand over the killer. If they oblige, there will be no war.
But they don't see me as one of their own.
You told me you didn't want to see mothers people killed. Look at these soldiers. They were here to go to war. Go tell the doctor I need his help. Go quickly with Pickering and talk to the savages. You see the cannons? You just need to fire these 3 times, and your village is destroyed. Good. You must keep a clear head. Go now with Pickering and look for the scoundrel from Shillel first.
Archie,
Yes. Make him help you. But don't let him know where we are. Go now.
Pickering, sir. Pickering, sir.
So a Chinese from Liangqiao brought you to the savages, and you say they're frightened?
Yes, Admiral. We are about to begin the negotiations, and the troop of the Chinese general will back us.
And what about the sailors?
There were 2 men injured, but nothing too serious. I performed the simple procedure that they required.
If possible, I would like to see the men. We want to make sure they've not been tortured by the savages.
For the sake of the hostages, I don't think anyone should go near the savages.
Sir, my men can back up these negotiations too.
Lieutenant Commander, don't be hasty in your bid to win the affirmation of your superiors. Have you fought in a war?
I have, sir. And I'm also aware you, sir, did a hell of a job at the Battle of Vicksburg.
Are you trying to insinuate something?
Sir, I don't mean any disrespect.
Well, Lieutenant Commander, that could also be misconstrued to imply the opposite. Mackenzie, why don't you give us a minute? They've earned it.
Yes, sir.
Young men, they're only interested in results. They're often ignorant to the process, to the sacrifice. He wasn't aware that you had to execute over 30 of your own men that day in Vicksburg, Charles? Executed for holding their general in contempt, for not being an American?
Admiral Bell, the wise don't pay attention to rumors. And I know you to be a wise man.
Well, you may accompany the incompetent Chinese army perform the rescue, but somehow I fear I may end up not looking wise, but looking a fool for it. Make sure it doesn't end up that way.
Admiral, I have a friend working at one of the trading company here. I will ask him to send some provision on board before the ship departs.
Oh, we're not to depart just yet. I'll leave once I'm confident the incompetent Chinese army have performed the rescue properly.
妹妹啊，到底是偌济外人会来咱叫哈？青番哦，比我爱有一个答案呢。
阿水兄，我真正唔知影。红毛番爱你去山顶传话，爱青番甲凶手交出来。
啊，我是要等偌久？
我真紧就转来啊！
无啦，伊无要等啊。小妹啊，我嘛足想要去虎城的啊。伫咱家吼，我连做一只替青番看门的狗嘛做袂好。啊，厝内底吼，阁互你带来红毛番朋友拍甲烂糊糊。青番阁比我爱有消息，我只想要有一个狗可以当大就好啦。啊，无消息，阁要叫青番交凶手，下了是要安怎？来啦，坐啉茶啦。这吼，甲你细汉的时阵同款，真安全啦。你细汉的时阵，毋着甲恁小弟定谧伫我遮的，还是哦？啊，恁爸母规工到暗拢咧冤家，啊，恁母啊，不是嘛咧讲，想要转去山顶，我阁有传汉招恁食的。
阿水兄，我是真正唔知影，还阁有偌济外人会来人教啦。
阿姑，
才有你讲，你大规工也着想起来啊！外口有人咧顾咧，真安全。
我敢若知影，卡数车贩唔回答，还阁会有一只红毛船来替船员报仇。
阁有一只羊船要来，我咧家己娘气坏，被通命簿就直要到手啊！讲，啊你虎城唔好法大，带红毛番转来，咱交要互你变还天啊！你跟我去山顶，咱来去找青番。青番若是避免吼，你就先走，我来应付他。安怎？唔敢跟我上山啊？对啦，我偏僻啦。但是我袂比你甲伤害你啊，点妹啊！
阿水兄，我惊会去甲你拖累着，我会家己想办法离山。
唔记得咧，哪会记得？离开龙口，陈来了阿爸，上阿妹的时节，目睭不会松了。伊大摆路行条路，带点伊去改变输啦。讲再过去啊，就会铺路，也个不，伊包面很黑转到个。听个故事，给变数啦，手提面蛋，
那上起来咧，唔伫天下，来去请铺咯。
那天去，
那将会出事情，来去家去。这条路快行。你呢？Napakasuta kaya sekulung canaan. Pavayanan na kamatita tsaw-tsaw. Magkatiyanan siya idavalanan na zuma pasukan.
Ako masakusun na panawanan. 阿是努说走走，
阿西尼木那跟那俩那有囡仔，蒂马祖卡nga蛋，加拉伊祖瓦那那自个那有囡仔，伊跟那俩，ini isaluan na bajuntu makuripa跟那俩。
马祖卡，那个都蒂马祖卡走走，来马蒂马就，
ini hugalian sebang cura有囡仔。
mali vang cura imaza, ijo ngadan na tsekolan, unia takina lang走走，那个干你西马扎走走，那个马祖孙大概那是古龙。 Saling aman, kemudian tayo pasain wa sekolong.
Aci,
Mali, asyik masak diin na.
Tangan chat mo, maya pasabay ka nga.
The Chinese forces will be entering Langkawi here. They set up camp here. As you can see, the savages on top of the hill have a clear view of the soldiers, as well as the Han villages below. If we stay here, we can exert some pressure on them. When necessary, we can sever the link between the Han and the savages. Cannot last long without provisions.
When the lieutenant commander returns, I'll have him take a look. If everything's in order, contact your friend from the trading company. Resupply the ship and we'll set sail.
Another general. Evening.
Where's the man?
Right, that's a good question. Been wondering that myself. Where is she?
Admiral, 12 dead bodies of sailors from Langkawi have washed up on shore. We recovered this from their bodies.
I wonder, Charles, you think by some bizarre coincidence another rover capsized off the coast and its crew murdered?
Admiral Bell, we should not be so eager to invade Langkawi. The situation in Langkawi is incredibly delicate. I have already dispatched someone to ask the savages to hand over the guilty party.
Hand over the guilty party. These savages are all guilty of murder.
Doom Demi to die. How could he let her go to Langkawi by herself? Bastards.
Kama. Maya cuma malak ali-ali.
Matupay langsun. Latisun. Mavasun tasukina de matsuka. Tajwa. Nagmatsusun takulong as mamaza ilavak. Para mga sa watsinsun. Nakalarikola, dasukina, tatsmukilan, dawa, nailangang ata, pairang, sa iniwiladan nga, sa inalan. Ini ka makatiya nga, ay pungadan, talakalarikola. Ako, akmatsusun takulong as mamaza.
na espalda chanan, au kaka. Asa nama bilanta zau zau, asilum kiao. Tian atau kama, nakmat. Semeka kuyung, kainta zau zau. Ugaga, na espalda chanan.
Pailing awatas varitan chanuan.
Pavayanan na kemajita zau-zau. ayah Zuma sekolong.
Ano mea? Sinpazikatin na sukina.
Kazuanga sukaka ichukuta. Lea akan judu zemikot. Aja tak zemekelian. Aku ya mamau ta yevangar. Nakamala surasu.
Dasukina Timatsuka Tapasiso Watasovinaikan Amagado Alalaw za mavilat Tazwa jalan Pinarakan Natsemas Sasya Nakuyangan uspi Atats makilan Mat saya suka ma pak tereng. Da sukina. Mat saya ta sa cuan. Satu su. Aku cai vili da nansun. Pak si zota jaran. Semamaza. Tiada katsu in suaspi. Semata cainalan.
Ini avalum tu penarata sekolong. Pavayana na kemecita zau-zau. Makatia nanja sialia balazuma ayah.
Jalak. Kemasitsu ay. Da kulong. Tapasi zoa. Tanyaran. Sini vilad asukina amariso. Asma tacainazan. Saamtsi taskaro. Mau pitay day at saut-sawa initsian. Kemasitsuay da sinilivuan. Di may isang kuya. Asal Varukor nakulong. Ano yan si Dabar? Tayo sa pasukan! Pasok na tayo sa
Maya deras, tika makama.
Aja azuma kurung manukena jiaan ayah. Sapu pacuru tapacukan.
Disu anak macuta sekulung. Uka chinsu, pacenten sama ya. Navare.
Palirauzu ti majo.
Muri kemacuaan ta uka kareraus.
Niakat ya tika makama navare.
Numa rusa gusami mazaicha nuichin. Inya rushi abulai na cha kinalya na matsidi.
Forward, men!
Lieutenant!
Lieutenant Commander!
Let's take a rest here.
Yes, sir. All right, men. Rest here.
Remember, 100 yards, no more, no less. You understand, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir.
This place is crazy.
Damn savages! No!
But where's your brother?
He's fine. I saw him at home.
Are you sure?
주왕아, 아야 니 부를까 찍고 하자. 따이냐나 동동.
이마 보러 시작 찬. 빨리 빨리.
Seems like the battle has ended.
Savages. Oh, Dad?
The ship is leaving. Me, the soldiers are back on board. Why would they waste ammunition on a plane that had been destroyed? Ned Admiral's men were defeated. Did you meet with the savages?
Yes, sir. But we just met. Cannons fire. They chased me away.
Liar. The savage think you're a liar.
Amaroko.
Mahal.
Mali timicha. Sini aapuan.
Lawa masyam na ke tatulan. Tan mo na la ini kena kaya na kichana ya tadan masyaman.
Ay tsua patakabang ni Kameroko. Manchizam na semachi ta kakayajang ni Tsujoy. Awa na sa chay vilanga katimajua svaita kama.
Nakana ni cuma yung nama ya vok. Kamayang dito kedo kakama tutsu. Paya pa sa zua, tanya mo na katasavan.
Ay tso. Dara sa teozen na iladan apa sa tanusod.
Numaya tazwa. Bai timu na makatsuvong. Sa chizoy chi Tsujoy.
Oy! Dito.
Kama. Tuju.
Ay tso tiaan kerja ko inalan no kaya nakitsian. Ini ang kakumalang tiya majo to ama.
Apatakabang ni Kameroko. Ay tsua turumpawa kajunangan. Wala nang pabay naman. Wala nang pakancan timajo to basan chiro kama.
Pavayana, tulumba.
No ini avanas kulung. Kamayanan sun. Miradan. Pasare coach tutsu.
Ai kevadas kulong. Nengkana siya pakasun. Tisuna kamera cetai zua. Apa kulit? Sayang sun tu patsun tai zu. Nas kulong.
Kong na kulong. Sulavutan. Kulong. Na cao. Lingaw sun. Akulit.
Ta zua. Lemai ta cao cao. Murid semari pada sukinaran. Nengkapa perisukanan. Nari sunat cao cao. Asis zua. Nama laf tanga.
Muri sun. Imakuda. Jaran ka. Cao. Nualut.
Hai. Awi nari suka nakinaran. Apa nari kama. Nuni apa nama jajayata parang ama virati matsuka. Si papangkan zarusa kinaran janusun. Turi papin seketas warung. Nekama putseketi matsuka. Jaduta.
Padading. Sekelo amelaja. Taso inilajan. Pada wala na namin. Ti isa. Ati aro. Lamuri jauh cepat sugan ayawin nalungan ima kemelang pasapasa ke zantai cua maleva
Matsuwang at sinta itswa patugan na kulong. Sa alas-ulas udyang ay itswa maleva. Ang paskudyan na itswa maleva. Mabayan di payayin. Patugan. Ay itswa zulong yan nakadaw. Nakakujal. Makadi yakaong ijen takujayan no malevag. Mawala sa balitan. Yan na Makati. Tasman maleva. Tuhini. Kakayaro.
Pre, kaya mo kanta, puringaw.
Kakayaro. Nui niya na pasuso. Tapasizwa, takay, na sivaritan. Kan ibulay. O pinatsayan.
Pre, paringaw kanta, puringaw. Sakit, ikaw ta, tas balitan. Numaya, kamatuk-tuk. Ay, soa, cha, paisyan, malyabak. Ini kecha, kuipen. Ay, soa, ti, sojoy, nutsaya nga, masana, kama-kama. Sa, cha, kakibunan ta, puingaw, pagkivadakan ta, sa balitan. To, kikaw yan pasikaw ta, cha, paisyan na, malyabak.
Tay. Tati mo na malakatsabusang Teluanan. Teluanan kisululayan. Namatazuha. Kalaso jaw na yung patugan na maleva. Nawa. Jagado inanan. Dapat tatabala. Taitswa. Kama-kama. No matsuwang ay itswa patugan na kulong. Tapailajan na nga. Nakama-kama. Titsujoy. Uzayaw varong. Tujumalinta kuyong. Pas karo-karo. Bahay May tazua. Pusalajaan. Lano pusalajaan cunuan nama podat.
Ay sa ti isa inya na kumjang to imasalyak ni Matsuka imasachano chinikado sa nuna kumjang ti maju i gemagala nasi ni maju asa napairang usem boleh sukatsui na liraus na kuya pimazain inya sejalip ti majuta imazai chanuichen
No malevek taza adaw. Nakani upasa kecil di maju. Lawa dekat-dekan terus pavayan iradan nakama-kama talusut.
Muriri fusunta kama-kama. Ay tsuwa patukan. Maya yavara na pakteran.
Ana pupatsukan dipayayin. Ini maati di maju. Apa puvaro. Akakalupan takama-kama. Uri patagila nga. Apa pulisun na inalan sa alautsu. Manu inaarumurak taza kama-kama
sekarang. Nuna irada na nga sunta kama-kama. Asaryaw. Uli niya ana nga. Sa usipabayan, payayin tas kulong.
Asaryaw. Ikama-kama ka junangan. Avan nasa kuwang. Halapan nisun. Uli marukuza ako kiniladyan. Numasang kama-kamaan.
Hatyaan, marap ta isaryaw. Avana, awusi kemeling tanusod. No muli ilivua za cao-cao ni Tokito. Ivata kanan, ta uvaro. No malukuza nga, su inaradan, taraw si pabayang hasun, tasaryaw.
Sir, can we stay somewhere else? Ghosts here.
Don't believe what you cannot see. He needs to rest if we're to make it back safely to Takao.
Yam Wen，你带红某带恁来茶城休困，这真阴天无安全哦。
Sir, we can stay in Chaxia.
No. They're sure to ask about the attack on the savages this morning. Do not tell them anything.
Sir,
I said no!
he says my parents lived here before I was born. My father killed many Kelsey, buried here. They become ghosts.
You should have told me this earlier. You lowlife. How dare you show your face to me? We can't trust you. For all we know, the savages are waiting for us in this village.
叶妹啊，啊你山顶的代志处理了安怎啊？啊，即马正晚，来阮社寮啦，袂危险，阿水兄袂陷害着你。
I know him a long time. He won't hurt me.
You're exploiting your child. If you go with him, you won't come back. He wants something from you. Probably wants you to tell him what you know.
啊，无你甲阿水兄讲咧，你是吼有船伫海边仔开炮呢？是发生什么代志啊？
阿水兄，你死的代志，我唔知影。
来等。
Nui tama ya vada sekadau. Nuni makati cupa-cukan. Cara neganga cuma dosa.